here's a really fun and easy idea for making your own tutu when you're ready to play dress up. So take a look at this. This is super fun, fluffy tutu that you can make yourself. And it uses all different colors, 3 different colors of organza, or you could use all different colors, like a rainbow color, or you could do all one color. Combine your favorite colors for your own look. Let's take a look at the products you'll need. So you're going to have some glittered organza, and I have a bunch of different colors here. You can choose your favorites. You'll also want some wide ribbon and some skinnier ribbon that we're going to use to make an embellishment. You'll need some different colors of felt for making a flower, and you'll also want some glitter glue to embellish your little flower. And you'll have on hand some craft glue and scissors. So to get started, what you want to do first is cut all of your pieces of organza, and you'll need about 12 of each color. So these are some pre-cut lengths here. It's about 24 inches. Now if you want your tutu to be longer, you just cut your lengths a little bit longer. Of course, you could also make them shorter if you wanted to make it a really short tutu that kind of sticks out in the front rather than hangs down. You'll also want to have a piece of ribbon that you measure around your waist. Now this is a wide ribbon that has some texture to it so that it really can be a sturdy, kind of like a belt. And I've already tied the end here about, some distance from the end so that you can, it's about 30 inches so that you can tie this in the back. This section here will be the part that you tie in the back to the bow, and we'll do that on the other end as well once you've added all of the organza. So to get started, tie an overhand knot. Since this one is already tied here, I'll just show you how to tie that. What you do is loop your ribbon all the way around your fingers and then pass the ribbon through the loop and then pull it tight. So you just have your knot, and this is going to act as a stopper for all of the pieces that we're going to add on to it. Then what you'll do is take your organza, I'll just lay this across the front here, and fold it in half. So take one piece and make a loop, and this loop is the part that goes over your ribbon and then folds under so that you can place the ribbon ends through it. And this is called a lark's head knot, and that you don't have to remember that part, but if you're doing macrame, it's the same kind of thing. So you just pass your ends right through the back like that and pull it tight. And then you can pull it really up to the top of the ribbon so that you can slide it over. Now you can make your tutu as fluffy as you want, and by adding more of these pieces of organza, it's going to get even fluffier as you go. So the same technique, we'll add another color, and for this one we'll just fold it in a loop and then pass it around and then bring our ends through the fold and pull it down. Just make sure that you always do it in the same direction. So you're placing your fold over and then through. You can also do it the other way as long as you always do it the same. So there's one, and then we'll add a white. All right, now this one folds over the same way. I've got it in half. I'm just going to fold it around. Now if you wanted to practice before you got started, you could do this over a broom handle or something like that, a piece of wooden dowel rod to arrange your pattern. Then you can kind of play with it before you attach it to your ribbon. All right, so I'll make it tight by pulling the ends. You can see my pattern is starting to develop, and you can see how fluffy it's going to get the more pieces of mesh that we add. So just keep adding until you get to the other end, and then you'll tie a knot, same as you did before. So make sure that all of this distance is covered with your organza and is going to fit around your waist, and then tie your next knot. Okay, and so this will be the end that we'll tie in a bow in the back once this is all covered. Now, if you're ready to embellish your little skirt, you can cut some pieces from felt. And I have a few pattern pieces here. You can print these off of our website and then trace them onto your felt. I'm using green and white and pink to make some circles. So I've already traced it here. I'm just going to cut one out with my scissors, and then I'll show you how we layer them together. So it doesn't have to be perfect because this is a little bit of a organic looking kind of flower here that we have going on. And we'll just trim all the way around the edges. And then we're going to make some slits in the center to hold the whole thing together. All right, so I have my sticker a little bit on the back there. I'll remove it. And then the way that you make a little slit to fasten these pieces together is just fold it in half and then just make a little cut here. All right, and you're going to do that on each of your pieces. So I already have my green and my white cut out here, like that. We're gonna layer these together and then use a piece of ribbon. So that's what our skinny little ribbon is for. This is a thin ribbon that you can tie in the center, just in an overhand knot here. And then you're going to pass these ends through the felt to hold it all together. So you can see here, I've already threaded my ribbon through all 3 layers, and I have my knot in the front. Now I'm ready to add the leaves. So I'll take my craft glue and just add a little bit of glue here to your leaf, lay it over a ribbon, and then press another leaf on top. And these are pieces that I already cut out from my felt. You can do one here at the top of the flower, and you can do some at the bottom. And then you can add as many as you want along the length of the ribbon here. This is when you're finished adding your leaves, what you can do then is add a little bit of glue in between the layers of your flower to just kind of pinch and fold this up into more of a flower shape. And as you glue it, you'll see that sort of shape starting to come together like that by adding more drops of glue all the way around the edge here. And then you can add a little bit of glitter glue here in the center. And you've got your pretty little flower embellishment that's ready to glue onto the band of your tutu. And so this is a really simple way that you can create your own dress up to play with at home.